I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yajurveda, how do you think, Jaitley came out in the course of that interview? Did he seem to answer all the questions?
Very diplomatically.
Diplomatic?
Yeah, I think so, because, he did give us a certain indication as to what the working committee had decided on, but it didn't have any real...
He didn't seem extremely happy with the way things are. He said this, what he seemed to indicate is that this is the best possible arrangement that could be arrived at in the given situation. It did not appear to me that this is the formula that Mr. Jaitley himself would have perhaps scripted out.
No, I quite agree with you there. And the whole thing was quite, there was no real depth to it. There was nothing, you're talking about Dalmiya. We all know Dalmiya has been there for a long time. He was not too sure about also who's going to go to the ICC. It would be Dalmiya because he's taken this position.
Does it appear to you that they've sort of, this is all an arrangement to buy time, a little bit of time?
What I feel, Arnab, is you had two of the senior board members resigning.
Yeah.
There was the treasurer and there was your secretary.
Yeah.
In the working committee, they didn't ask them, why did you both resign? Why have you resigned?
They know why they resigned. They wanted them to come back. And there is Ajay Shirke. He obviously is not going to come back. Atul Vasan, Ajay Shirke, Sanjay Jha and Aslam Ghoni. Boria Majumdar, of course, continues with us. Let's go back to the debate. Sham is what they are calling it, Aslam Ghoni. A nice little cozy sham, but not a sham that will last very much. Mr. Ghoni?
Not India calling it sham. No. Not India calling it sham. It is the media calling it a sham.
And you, of course, don't care for the media. You don't care for the people of this country. You want to be this cozy club that decides the agenda from here.
I do.
You don't care if people like Mr. Shirke refuse to come back. You tell me, you tell me, Mr. Ghoni. You tell me, Mr. Ghoni. Mr. Ghoni, you tell me, was this all about getting Dalmiya in? Question one. Say question two, who set up the probe committee? Question three, why don't you ask Ajay Shirke, who is on the program? Why did Ajay Shirke go? Why did Ajay Shirke leave? And why Ajay Shirke refuses to come back? I think that's the fundamental question. Ajay Shirke, would you like to tell Aslam Ghoni why you left?
You see, let me,
Mr. Ghoni, don't be blind. Don't be blind to the reality. Don't have an ostrich-like attitude today.
No, let me say it, na.
No, you
don't
want
not
to hear
allowing me say anything and you say ostrich-like attitude. What is that, Arnab?
Of course, it's an ostrich-like attitude where you don't ask yourself why Mr. Shirke resigned. Mr. Shirke took a position.
You are not allowing me to say anything. You are saying one-sided thing. I told you that let me say how I understand about.
Let Mr. Shirke say he's on the program. Let Mr. Shirke tell you.
All right, so then you ask, why are you asking me that?
No, because you are refusing to confront the reality. Mr. Shirke, why did you refuse to come back? Tell me honest.
No, but
why did you refuse to come back?
To say anything. Where is the question of refusing?
Well, he was asked to come back. Mr. Shirke, why are you not coming back to this board?
I'm not coming back because, of course, Mr. Arun Jaitley is a very senior functionary of the board. He's the leader of the opposition, and he's a legal luminary in his own right. And he perhaps feels that this arrangement is within the framework or within the four walls of the Constitution. I have a very limited legal knowledge, and therefore, my interpretation of the Constitution is very, very pedestrian-like.
No, I'm not asking you. You just tell me straight to the point. Why did you not come back? Why did you not come back? I think the whole question is why did you not come back? Why?
In my practical and very simple reading of the Constitution, I don't think that this arrangement is constitutional at all.
That's the point.
Therefore, this is only going to create further issues, and therefore I cannot just go back for no reason where I don't see the tide or the winds turning for the better.
Yeah, Atul Vasan, that's the point, isn't it, Atul? Eventually, it comes down to moral questions, not legal questions.
Well, over the past few days, Arnab, we have been going along and we have seen the defiance with which Mr. Srinivasan has conducted himself, and eventually there's saying in Hindi, I'll translate in English, that when you dig a mountain, sometimes you just find a rat, and I intend the pun here. But just after listening to Mr. Jaitley, somewhat I am slightly hopeful. And now my focus has shifted to the probe, you know, because and I just
Which
I'm
probe?
willing to give him
No, who
this,
set up the probe?
benefit
Whose probe?
The probe which is going to...
Who set up the probe?
Oh, now, okay, we can have another discussion on that. But now the focus shifted that can Mr. Srinivasan...
No, what is the probe? You don't, nobody even knows who set up the probe. What is the point of such a probe?
And eventually...
What
and you know
credibility is there to a probe?
And why-
Nobody even knows
why
who
our
set it
hopes are
up.
built up because Mr. Jaitley himself couple of days ago said just wait for a day and you will hear something significant. And I'm just, you know, feeling that is this significant? That is my feeling.
Sanjay Jha, is this significant or have the people of this country been totally let down?
Arnab, in all honesty, and as somebody who's been following cricket for over a decade now, I can tell you that what you heard today is very synthetic and ad hoc. I don't think it has got any ring of morality behind it.
Hear that, Aslam
whatsoever.
Ghani.
You know, what you're witnessing is also a lot of double standards. What you're also witnessing is a lot of double standards here. Because, you know, there must be a moral predicament even for Mr. Jaitley, because Kirti Azad himself is accused the DDCA head honcho and the time when he's been heading it of serious financial irregularities, which led this serious fraud organization to investigate that. So you see, this is a very strange congregation of very suspicious people, all of them with some kind of vested interest at play. You know, I'm actually a great admirer of Mr. Arun Jaitley in terms of his articulation and his legal expertise. But for him to, at this point of time, justify the return of Jagmohan Dalmiya, who himself has been in the past accused by the same people of having, embezzled funds or indulged in misdemeanors, is frankly preposterous.